fear of aging is a silent worry that many young people carry, but rarely talk about. It starts with small thoughts. Am I running out of time? Am I falling behind? Will I still be valued when I'm older? For some, it's about appearance. For others, it's about success. But no matter the reason, the fear of aging has gripped an entire generation, making them anxious about the future before they've even lived the present. Dami, a 22-year-old university graduate, sat on her bed late at night, scrolling through her phone. She paused at a post of a famous influencer. Aging gracefully is key, the caption read. But the woman in the picture didn't look old, she looked flawless, untouched by time. Dami sighed and touched her face, searching for any sign of aging. Was her skin still smooth? Were there tiny lines near her eyes? She had never thought about this before, but now, it was all she could think about. Across the world, Jake, a 25-year-old aspiring entrepreneur, stood in front of his mirror, adjusting his hoodie. He had always been told that 25 was young, but social media made him feel otherwise. He had seen countless posts about successful people under 25, and every time he read them, his chest tightened. He stared at himself and whispered, 25 is still young, right? But deep down, he wasn't sure. Dami and Jake weren't alone. All over the world, young people were feeling the same pressure. At 21, they joked about getting old. At 25, some felt they had wasted their youth. At 30, many feared they were running out of time. Social media made it worse. Filters erased every flaw. Celebrities in their 40s looked like they were still in their 20s. And every day, new beauty products and treatments promised to slow down time. The message was clear, youth was valuable, and aging was something to fight. For Dami, the fear of aging became an obsession. She avoided mirrors some days, scared of what she might see. She spent hours researching skincare, worried that if she didn't start early, she would regret it later. For Jake, the pressure to be successful before 30 kept him awake at night. He started comparing himself to others, feeling like he was already behind. He worked longer hours, ignored his health, and felt anxious all the time. The fear of aging was no longer just about looks, it was about self-worth. It made young people feel like if they weren't young, beautiful, or successful, they were failing. This pressure led to anxiety, stress, and even depression. Some people felt so scared of getting older that they stopped enjoying the present. Instead of living their lives, they spent their time worrying about the future. But what if aging wasn't something to fear? What if life didn't end after 30 or 40? What if growing older meant learning more, becoming wiser, and living a fuller life? One day, while sitting in a park, Dami saw an older woman reading a book under a tree. She had wrinkles, but she also had something else, peace, confidence, wisdom. For the first time, Dami wondered, maybe aging isn't the problem. Maybe the problem is how we think about it. Aging is not a race, and time is not the enemy. But how do we let go of this fear? 1. Change your mindset. Instead of seeing aging as losing something, see it as gaining something, experience, wisdom, and new opportunities. Each stage of life has its own beauty. 2. Limit social media influence. Remember, social media shows a filtered reality. People only post their best moments. Don't compare your real life to someone else's highlight reel. 3. Take care of your health, not just your looks. Exercise, eat well, and get enough sleep. Taking care of your body should be about feeling good, not just looking young. 4. Set realistic goals. Life doesn't have a deadline. Success is not tied to age. Many people achieve great things in their 30s, 40s, and beyond. Your journey is yours alone. 5. Practice gratitude. Appreciate where you are right now. Instead of worrying about getting older, focus on making today meaningful. 6. Surround yourself with positive role models. Spend time with older people who inspire you. Seeing someone age with confidence and happiness can change how you feel about growing older. Aging is part of life. Instead of fearing it, we should embrace it. The real goal is not to stay young forever, it's to live fully, no matter what age you are.